Hello, XRP community. I'm Olivia, and if you're tuning in right now, you've probably seen the headlines. XRP dipped below 215 overnight, part of a broader crypto sell-off that liquidated over $2 billion in positions and shaved $800 billion off the total market cap. Bitcoin's hovering at $7,500, Ethereum around $2,145, and fear is gripping the charts with the greed index at a dismal 11. But here's the twist that's buzzing across X today. Despite the chaos, XRP ETFs pulled in $164 million on their debut day from giants like Franklin Templeton and Grayscale. So what's really driving this drop, and why might it signal opportunity rather than alarm? Stay with me. I'll break it down with fresh insights from today's X discussions, step by step. This is analysis, not advice. First things first, this is not financial advice. I am an analyst sharing publicly available data and trends, but markets are volatile. Always do your own research, consider your risk tolerance, and consult a professional before making decisions. Let's unpack the drop. On November 26, 2025, XRP closed around 2.17, up a modest 0.46% from its low, but still testing that pivotal 220 support. The trigger? A classic liquidation cascade in thin post-Thanksgiving liquidity, as Crypto Down Under posted earlier today in their end-of-day recap. While Bitcoin yawned and the rest of crypto chopped sideways, XRP just casually soaked up another $210 million in fresh ETF money on debut day alone. No hype tweets, no pump, just cold, relentless institutional hands ripping coins off exchanges. Spot on. Long positions got squeezed, with a 1,147% imbalance in liquidations per recent reports, dragging price from $2.27 highs. Volume stabilized without panic spikes, suggesting this is forced selling, not fundamental rejection. But zoom out. This isn't isolated to XRP. The whole market's reeling from broader outflows. US BTC ETFs lost $151 million, though ETH clawed back $96 million. Deutsche Bank's note today, echoed in ARK XRP Intel Wire's digest, highlights crypto adoption dipping to 15% among retail due to stalled momentum. Selling from long-term holders adds pressure, with risks of testing 181 if 2.06 breaks, yet XRP's charts show resilience, higher lows on 15-minute frames, as Robert XRPFF's snapshot confirms, clean bounce from 2.17 to 18, holding structure, whale activity, accumulation pockets continue, no exchange inflows, neutral RSI at 46, flat open interest, deleveraging's underway, clearing weak hands. Now, the counterforce, those ETFs, 4 live XRP products already, with 21 shares launching tomorrow under Toxar on Cboe BZX. Or the Crypto Squire captured the vibe. XRP ETF week is here. Another wall is falling, another gateway opening. Institutional money is lining up. Total inflows hit $622 million in 13 days, averaging $65 million daily. Franklin and Grayscale alone drew $164 million day one, pushing AUM past $628 million. Our Oxwell recapped. XRP jumps plus 10% as FTI US and Grayscale launch ETFs. Franklin called XRP fundamental to global payment infrastructure. After years of SEC battles, resolved May 2025, XRP finally enters full institutional access. Why is this key amid the dip? ETFs create a supply sink. On-chain metrics show 430 million XRP off exchanges in 8-10 days. CEX balances down 149 million in 24 hours. Reserves at 3-year lows. Chad Steingraber crunched it. After we soon have 7 total funds, our daily volume kicks up another $35 million per day. That puts us in a range of acquiring 20-30 million XRP per day. Whales in the 100 MET 1B holder tier added 150 million since October, 142 billion total. As Crypto Sensei shared from Jake Claver, once OTC supply dries up, expect explosive price action. OTC desks at 650, 850 million XRP, historic lows. Analogy, it's like draining a pool during a drought. Levels drop fast when big pumps turn on. Today's XBuzz amplifies this. Ripple Winkle noted, 4 XRP ETFs and the demand already looks unreal. Imagine 10, imagine 20, imagine a year of compounding inflows on the tightest circulating supply in the top 10. Community polls like Anadzoe 93s. Drop it if you've been holding XRP for 3+ years. Garner 245 plus likes from steadfast holders. XRP Crypto Wolf. 21 Shares is launching a new XRP ETF on November 28th. Even NASDAQ Spotlight, per its Crypt Sensei. NASDAQ puts the spotlight back on XRP. Institutional adoption is heating up. Viralities and threads on GXRP, XRPZ, and RLUSD minting. Last 10 events on XRPL, institutional only. Rhetorical question. If banks like JP Morgan and Santander are piloting RLUSD plus XRP for 20% efficiency gains, as Zach Rector 7 highlighted, RLUSD is a major on-ramp to XRP. Why doubt the utility play? ISO 2022's full live across Swift and Fedwire this week positions XRP's rails perfectly. Or the Crypto Squire again. Analysts see the wave coming. The liquidity, the exposure, the demand, it all lines up. But let's address the skeptics. Mini cliffhanger. If you're thinking ETFs are overhyped paper trades, wait for the myth bust that flips this on its head. Common doubt 1. Inflows are just rotations, not real demand. Fact check. Secondary market buys now outpace creations per on-chain flows. Scam Detective 5 today. Franklin's XRPZ saw $69 million in. Grayscale's GXRP $66 million, but that's not organic cash. Wrong. Genuine demand signal. IUM growth. Osprey XRPR over $100 million bitwise leading YTD shows staying power. Doubt 2. Volatility kills utility. Banks won't bridge. Reality. 300 plus on RippleNet. Volumes cautious, but pilots prove value. AXRP Intel Wire. Ripple's tech aligns perfectly with global shifts. XRP Army lock and load. The market disruption. Clears the field for XRP's utility to surge. ETFs lock supply, damping swings long-term. Pain point. That red candle sting. Supply and loss hit 100% at $2.15 per Ripple Winkle. XRP supply and loss as XRP trades at $2.15. This changes everything for XRP, but it deleverages. Exchange supply intact for shock per Sard Robert XRPFF. FEFE. 650, 850 men XRP OTC supply, the lowest in history. Climactic reveal. This dips a shakeout before rebound. With EMC's mid-December decision, Texas's BTC reserve by signaling adoption, and our Cryptow's RD's chart. An inverse parabolic decline has arrived. Sharp declines often precede an equally violent rally, and structure holds. Near term, 260 if 220 flips. Analysts like the Crypto Basic Eye, $12.50, $25.50, average $17.50 in waves, but conservatively, $3-4 Q1 on supply dynamics. A Willy Wonka XRP. 2017 gave us a 61,000% run on hype. 2025 is giving us the same move on actual institutional demand. Not guarantees, scenarios based on flows. What if BTC reclaims 90K? XRP dominance at 4% could rotate. Alt season index 41 cracking. Buy zone 217, 219. Defended per alpha drop. Flare at 0.0362 bolsters ecosystem. We've dissected the storm. Liquidations fueled the drop, but ETFs and whales anchor the upside. From 217, higher lows, defended structure, 620 Twitter inflows, record low reserves, bank pilots, regulatory tailwinds. This is utility meeting capital. XRPs poised for efficiency in global payments. Uplifting note, in a volatile space, resilience builds legends. The community's endured SEC fights, crashes. This is just calibration. XRP is compliant, scalable, core to tomorrow's finance. If this analysis sparked thoughts, hit like to boost the algo. Comment your take 260 by year end or higher. Subscribe for more breakdowns and share it with a fellow holder. Strength in numbers. XRP community informed and united. Thanks for watching. Research on.